Hello everyone, आप हैं रिया के साथ on Mana TV International. You can watch us live worldwide on YUPP network and can subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook page as well. Welcome to yet another episode of Healthy Habits. We all know water is the smartest drink out there. But what if you are craving something more? With so many drinks filled with calories on supermarket shelves, it can be so hard to find healthy drinks that also come with vitamins and minerals. But fear not, there are plenty of nutritious beverages to quench your thirst. If you're in a mood for something other than plain water or infused water, right? And as I always say, some tips and tricks can do wonders. So चलिए दोस्तों, बात करते हैं आज के टॉपिक पर, हेल्दी हैबिट्स विद हेल्थ ड्रिंक्स. हमारे साथ हैं डॉक्टर प्रतिभा फाटके गुप्ता. वेलकम प्रतिभा, वेलकम अगेन टू द शो.
Thank you, Ria, for another beautiful episode of healthy water and drinks and things like that. And thank you, Mana TV International, for providing this opportunity to all the audience to get benefit out of your show.
So Pratibha, tell me, why should we choose healthy drinks? Not just like, Cokes and anything that is unhealthy. I mean, they taste better for sure, but, why do we choose healthy drinks?
See, if you consider that health means that maintenance of your body. Why do we need to maintain the body? Because you need to run your body normal, correct? You don't want a body to basically stall somewhere in the middle of your life, right? Just like, for example, do you put in your car a petrol, or you put gasoline, or you put kerosene, right? In your car. Does that make sense, correct?
Right.
So if you have a car, Mercedes, you have different level of gas you put in there, right? If you have a beat up car, you don't care. You can put any cheaper gas, correct?
Yeah.
If you have a good car, which is a brand new car, would you prefer to have a good gas in the car or just like a regular normal car, right? So you have to choose based on what your lifestyle is all about. If you want your lifestyle to be more expensive, then you better choose a good drinks. And good drinks is based on your lifestyle. I would not prefer something related to it's like it's a cheaper drink or it's a drink available. And now if you consider the drinks, if you go to grocery store, I guarantee you there's so many drinks available, it's hard to choose.
Yes.
In fact, I'm going to give you the good scenario of that how much sugar is present in your drink, right? Now the drinks are very, very commonly used. I can give you some example. Have you used the 100% smoothie, right? And it has about 60 grams of sugar.
Oh,
if you see a lime or lemon soda, right? I don't want to put anybody's name, but you see orange color, green color drinks that are available, which is very commonly used by many of people. If you see a lemon lime soda, which is about 77 grams of sugar.
Oh, wow.
If you pick up the orange drink, and you know what I'm talking about, about 85 grams of sugar.
Okay.
Drink a cola type drink, which is about maybe, I would say, about 44 ounces, drink with the ice and things like that. So you will have about 128 grams of sugar.
Oh my God.
And it doesn't look like that sugar, right? You see that, right? You say, no, it doesn't look like that, right? Now, give example, iced coffee. Have you seen that? Mocha flavor. You love that, right? 31 grams. In fact, the size is, let's say, about maybe no more than 10 ounces, okay? Small container. That consists of 31 grams of sugar.
Oh.
Now, one more thing, sports drink, right? You probably say, well, sports drinks are good, right? I agree with that. But each sports drink, which is about 30 ounces, okay, has about 35 grams of sugar.
Okay.
35 grams. Like so think about that. What are you doing? What are you eating? I'm going to give you sweet iced tea. Very commonly used. Or I just drink sweetened iced tea. So sweetened iced tea about 10 ounces. Okay. We'll consider about, and it has about 140 calories and 36 grams of sugar, right? Now, some of the energy drinks has about, which are like a sugar drink, and has about 200 calories. And about 54 grams of sugar. I'm going to give you some scenario, and I'm just going to give examples to the audience so they can select what is healthy for them. For example, 100% orange juice. Have you heard of that? 100% orange juice, right? it consists of about 110 calories. And sugar is about 21 grams. So if you are in a diet of, let's say, 1400 calorie diets, correct? So if you drink 2 glasses of orange juice, which you think is a healthy drink for you, you just had a 220 calories already done. Right?
Oh my God.
Now,
Yes.
so your rest of the calories, you have to compensate with other kind of food, right? For example, chocolate skim milk. See, skim milk, it has about 140 some calories and 23 grams of sugar. I want to give you more example, then you choose yourself, right? 100% apple juice. Now, 100% apple juice, if you take 8-ounce glasses, right? 8-ounce glass, correct? It has about 110 calories, okay? And sugar will be 27 grams of sugar. And remember what we said, 100% apple juice. Now you get to the store, say, well, it is 100% apple juice. So you will never even attempt to see the ingredients in there, right? Let's go take a few more examples. Cranberry juice cocktail, right? So again, it's 120 calories. It's got 30 grams of sugar, right? Coffee with sugar is very heavy duty, right? Now, ask about vegetable juice. Vegetable juice may be a little bit more, on a considerable size, right? So if you have taken about 8-ounce drink, right? And it's about 50 to 60 calories. It's about 8 grams of sugar again, right? And if we have a plain soya milk, it has about 8 grams of sugar as well. So it's more, but again, has a high calorie, 120 calories, right? Skim milk has about 90 calories in about 8-ounce glass and about 12 grams of sugar. Okay. Now, people do say that, why, and now I have given example, Ria. Now I gave you little good examples of these sugars, right? Sugary drinks and drinks. Would you choose based on what I told you? Or would you choose just based on your lifestyle, right? So sometimes it is not. So for example, 35 grams of sugar means like 1 tablespoon is 4 grams. So if you multiply that, if you have to add 8 to 10 tablespoons of the sugar in your food or your drink, would you drink that? You definitely make a decision. But is this for me? Is this good for me? And once in a while, it's okay. But again, I have seen people are not once in a while. They have a daily routine. They drink the same drink over and over again. And if you don't trust me, go back to the grocery store and take a survey. Majority of the people have those canned drinks that I just talked about, sports drink I talked about. They have those are drinks that they choose. And believe me or not, disease is already there because of the choice of selection of the drinks that you have. I hope I didn't scare the audience, but I just wanted to say about the selection of the food that they use. So that is what it is. So you have to understand, are you drinking candy or you're drinking a drinks? So choice is yours. Back to you, Ria.
I would definitely say scare, I'm not sure, but you definitely have given a food for thought. Now when our audience will go and try to pick up those kind of drinks, they will think about it. I'm pretty sure about that. So what are the categories of healthy drinks, Pratibha?
Since I'm a biochemist, and according to physiological aspect of it, our body cells do not need anything except for water. Reason why? Because our body is made up of 70% of water in our body, which is necessary for your blood and also for other fluid, cerebral fluid, which is in your brain, and peritoneal cavity, which is around your all the body organs. So you need to have a clean, neat liquid, and that is water. It does not need anything excessive things in there. So if you're choosing your drinks apart from water, the choice is yours. So these cells require 100% water for the assimilation, for basically physiological activity, your metabolic circulation, your cellular metabolism. You need the water. If your water is not there in addition to something else, then cells will tell you exactly. And you may have a dehydration, as a matter of fact, because if your water is not high and you have a lot of sugar, you may end up having diabetes, of course, right? Because you have too much sugar. You don't want any sticky blood, right? If you have too much of sugar in your body, you may definitely end up having overweight, and more like hyperglycemia, which is not good condition as well. And you may have a little bit more, jitteriness and more, more like a body may not be very composed because you have too much sugar in the body, right? So ideal drinks would be more like a water. And then again, the water may not be, choice for many people because they may not like the water, but I'm going to give you good suggestions. Good suggestion in the sense that water is a great drink and milk is a good drink too. Some people like the milk, that is a good drink. Coconut water is a good drink to drink, right? And some of the drinks like, fresh juice water, right? For example, if you squeeze one lemon, lemon juice in your water, that is a great drink to drink. Sometimes you can, use some strawberry water. You can make some water, spiked water with a cucumber, or maybe red beet water. It looks nicer with the different colors, and that will give you a little more, your nutrients directly to that. And I'm going to give you some good, very good, nice recipe in the sense. For example, if you're getting bored of drinking water or you have not drank water in many, how should I say that, years, and now you're changing your lifestyle. So how do you do that? So you can take ice tray, and in ice tray, you can cut up some of the fruits, small little pieces of the fruits. For example, your cantaloupe, watermelon, or grapes, or strawberry and pineapple, or a beet, or any of the seasonal fruits that you find. You can cut up in small pieces, okay, and put in your ice tray, okay, and put a little bit of water in ice tray and freeze that.
Okay.
And then a few days later, when it's already frozen, you take this ice cube chunks into the plastic Ziploc bag and freeze it back again. So you can make different type of water. One day you can drink strawberry water. Someday you can drink, pineapple water, and you can take one or two different ice cubes in your water container. And you know what? Also, Ria, one thing is that so you can respect yourself. You can buy those wine glasses, nice good wine glasses which has a long stem and nice ones, and you can put those ice cubes, the one I just talked about, into those fancy glasses like that, and take a one lemon or lime and cut into circles and make an exotic drink for yourself and put some straw into the water, and you have your own drink, and without any efforts, and healthier drink as well. So which do not have to waste money, and then exactly what you're drinking. So that way you can basically, discipline yourself, and have readily accessible, drinks right away to you. And cucumber, then another option you can do is that you can have some cucumbers, cut up cucumbers, and put those cucumbers in a big jar and put in your fridge for a day or so, and then you can have infused water. And another options, Ria, I can tell you that if you have children in your home, and or you have a younger family members or elderly members in your family, you can make a bigger jar, the longer jars like available in the grocery stores, which has a little nozzle on the, like a little tap in the, in the bottom. So you can put that, drink container right in your kitchen area, and you can make involvement of your family members to make the water. Like, someday you can use the cucumber water or strawberry water and put it up right in there, so people can see through, and then they can have access to the water right away. Fill up your glass and drink the water and make a habit. So eventually habit will change, and maybe the cola drinks can be eliminated in your family. Reason why? Because you have to make a deliberate effort. So things do not happen right away. People may not drink water right away because we can't force people. But if you can give them a little environment and give them selection that I just talked about, I'm sure people will adopt that, a little bit habits of that, So I did an experiment with the senior population somewhere, and believe me or not, so in the churches now, what they do is that they do the same thing. So when the guests come in, so they make the trays out, and have the ice cubes, the fruit ice cubes or vegetable ice cubes, depending on what you want. And guess what? It looks nicer, and it's a healthy drink. So I hope I make good sense to our audience, selection of the, good drinks.
Healthy drinks. So now, since we all know that, why we need healthy drinks, but again, like, Pratibha, as we go out, there are so many selections of healthy drinks also that it becomes so confusing. So how do we select healthy drinks as per our lifestyle, or our health, basically?
So again, as I said, Ria, there are a lot of restaurants. They offer a lot of drinks, based on your lifestyle as well, and they will offer you. But again, choosing the drinks based on your lifestyle would be better, because I gave you some examples of that, and I'm sure you're not going to choose those drinks ideally. And water is the best ideal drink, and they do have iced tea without the sugar, and sometimes they do lemon water. They can select that also, and choose the option which you don't have to pay money for, right? If you would ask them to have a water and have a separate lime or lemon, they can give you separately, so they won't charge you for that, and you can make your own drink. And if you're going to restaurants in the winter time, I will encourage you to drink hot water, like a tea water.
Okay.
So that will that will be more healthier drink. And as well as also a good thing is that throat very nicely, because in this time, pandemic time, anything can happen at any time. So that is a good one. So, and one more thing I wanted to add into that, Ria, is that the black pepper. Black pepper is available in almost in every restaurant, table, right? So during this pandemic time, I can tell you that sprinkle some black pepper in your water. And although it may not be a very pleasant drink, but it's a very healthy drink, because you may, in every restaurant, the water may or may not be of good quality, right? Or maybe you can ask them to have a, water which is from a bottled water. You can ask them, because you never know. Sometimes some of the restaurant may serve the water right from the tap, and you don't want to drink a tap, because depends on the city water as well, right? So you don't know what the quality of the water is in the city, and so you don't want to just be in a situation. And so you have to be more mindful about it, because see, you're going to the restaurant doesn't mean you don't have options to choose from, right? You can always select that right way. And black pepper basically is a very healthier in the sense, because it's like a thermogenic in the sense, because it creates little heat and may eliminate your bacterial contaminations from the water and from your throat as well. And so that you can do that as well. So this is a good selection to choose from. And again, and nowadays many of the parties you go to like a more they're very mindful now. So they don't offer any drinks. They do offer the drinks with the infused water, they call it as now, like a lime water, lemon water, or like a pineapple water, or cucumber water, things like that, So they have started to use that. So you probably might choose that as well. So, Ria, I would encourage all our audience of Mana TV International is that to how to choose the water as the good drink. Reason why? Because, it has so much of benefits, not only hydrates the body, and also it does like, it carries the nutrients, and oxygen to your body cells, and also lessens the burden of the kidneys and liver as well, right? And also lubricates your, joints. So you can prevent your joints pain, and it maintains your body temperature, right? And also it improves your digestion. Digestion improves constipation, and also your spinal cord fluid. It hydrates the spinal cord fluid in your eyes, and and all the minerals and nutrients are dissolved in your body very easily. And also it removes the byproduct of fat. What it means that if you have a good water, it will dissolve and it will excrete, on a regular basis. And also, and it has no calories, right? No calories, so you don't, gain. And then you actually, your aging process can go slower down because you have more hydration. And it keeps your, brain functioning normally. Believe me, not a lot of people who are listening to us, if they have a headache, sometimes routinely check your water level, how much water you drink. And if you have heard of, a lot of people do have like, they also say that, they have a urination problem or burning, urination. So try to adapt that habits of drinking more water so you can flush this out, so you don't have any kind of calamities based on, things like that. And also, tissues of your body and brain, they are hydrated, they're well designed, they're well, and if you had heard of a lot of, conditions called eczema, skin disorders, or dryness of the body, and itchiness, that can be eliminated by just drinking water. And you know what, also sometimes the back pains and the muscle pains can be eliminated. So and also one more thing, since we talked about how the what selection of the drinks to use, and if you have a good water content in your body, basically your blood will have more oxygenated in your circulation. You know why? Because water is called H2O, right? H2O means you have a hydrogen content, you have oxygen in there too. So if the more water you drink, you have more oxygen in your body, which is dissolved in your blood and going to your blood circulation. Your blood is going to be more, hydrated. So your brain is more clean and neat. So you can think better, and your body temperature can be more like, normalized. You have more energy. Your brain is more energetic, and also, and you're not dry completely, and your thirst is taking good care of it, and and also less of headaches, less of body aches. So again, I think I did make a good sense of giving the example of water, selecting the water. And guess one more important thing: water does not cost much, right? So ideally, and why we have to worry too much about when the water is available easily, and our body does not demand all those fancy drinks. So why make a complete, a confusion in the body? Why can't we just make a good selection, simple, and simple means very simple, easily accessible, and prevent your body and get good, healthy drinks in the lifestyle. And thank you, Ria.
Again, a lot of good information, a lot of things to grab and remember every time. Hopefully, we are able to give our viewers the benefits of healthy drinks and the way to choose that. Thank you, Pratibha. It was again very good informational session for everyone. Always a nice thing, and always happy to meet you every week. We will meet everyone again with a good topic. Thanks. We'll see you guys next week.